Now, in the last few days, I've heard many people express their sheer fatigue with the current crisis. I've heard many people say they no longer watch the news or read the newspapers because they are all full of bad news. I've heard people lament about the government restrictions and all the directives that keep changing how we live our lives. I've heard people cry for normalcy to return. But on my angle tonight, I dare say, I'm not too sure about this craving for normalcy to return. Of course, I desire to see every patient return home alive and well. I would like to see infections reduced to zero. I would like to hear no more of the death statistics. But I don't want normalcy back. I don't want to return to normalcy if normalcy means we will no longer care about personal hygiene. If it means that the government will no longer care if I have water or hand sanitizer where I live, then I don't want to return to that normalcy. I don't want to return to normalcy if normalcy means that all the money for domestic and foreign travel that has been diverted to health will go back to government officials to travel the world while thousands of Kenyans go without proper health care. I don't want a return to normalcy if it means that we will not be able to keep the extra medical personnel we are hiring now, or that we will not continue to ensure doctors have the right protective gear when they treat patients in public health facilities. If normalcy means that we will go back to neglecting our nurses and doctors who put their lives at risk to treat us, then I don't want normalcy to return. If normalcy means that we will no longer prosecute reckless people who put the lives of others at risk, then please let normalcy not return. At the moment, we care so much about Kenyans who live in informal settlements. We worry that they would spread the virus and kill us all if the pandemic ever got there. That is because we have neglected them all these years. We know they have no running water, so we are trying to give them some now. We know they live in congested little shacks. We know they have no personal space. In fact, we cannot even declare a total lockdown because we fear they will not have anything to eat because they depend on a daily wage. So if normalcy means we now stop thinking about this vulnerable group of Kenyans, if normalcy means we resume our carefree lives that pay little regard to the less privileged in society, then I don't want that normalcy to return. Ladies and gentlemen, on the home front, if a return to normalcy means fathers, yes, I said fathers, will disappear once again not knowing what classes their children are in or their birth dates, then I say may normalcy never return. I could go on about that person who only recently remembered that long-lost auntie or uncle and gave them a call to check how they were doing, or the family that is only beginning to learn what it means to sit and eat together and share stories about life. Ladies and gentlemen, normalcy is a good thing. It gives us a sense of security, a comfort with the familiar, a sense of control. But abnormal times such as these must give us pause to question the very normalcy we have known all our lives. So which normalcy do you want back when COVID-19 is finally over? I rest my case. And that, my friends, is my angle for the week.